Hey, what's up, future YouTube stars? If you've ever poured your heart into a video, hit publish, and then heard crickets, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're unlocking the whole game. This is your step-by-step roadmap to go from zero to hero. So let's get right into it and start building your launchpad to stardom. We've got 5 key stages for you today. First, we're going to build a rock-solid foundation by fixing those channel settings. Then, we'll dive into crafting irresistible first impressions. Think amazing titles and thumbnails. After that, we'll master engagement to keep people glued to their screens. Then, we'll learn how to actually read your analytics. And finally, we'll put it all together with a pre-upload checklist you can use every single time. So, first up, let's build that foundation.
All right, section 1, building your channel's foundation. And I know, settings can seem kind of boring, right? But trust me on this. This is the secret sauce. This is you literally telling the YouTube algorithm who you are and who it should show your videos to. Getting this right is like calibrating your rocket for a perfect launch.
So let me ask you a question. Right now, is your channel telling YouTube the right story? If you've never really dug into your back-end settings, the answer is probably no. See, YouTube might be a little confused about what your channel is, which means it can't find your perfect audience. But hey, don't worry, we're about to fix that right now. Okay, so pop up in your YouTube studio because here are the 4 things you need to fix today. Step 1, channel keywords. Just think of 5 to 10 words that describe your entire channel. Vegan cooking, DIY home repair, whatever. This tells YouTube your niche. Step 2, upload defaults. This is a huge time saver. Set up a template for your descriptions and tags. Step 3, branding. Get a professional-looking banner and a little watermark on there. And step 4, and this is non-negotiable, verify your channel with a phone number. This is what unlocks custom thumbnails, which are your most powerful tool for getting clicks.
Now for a super important decision, the Made for Kids setting. Look, unless you are specifically making videos for very young children, you are almost always going to select, no, it's not for kids. Choosing yes completely nukes your channel's features. It disables comments, turns off important ad types, and basically tells YouTube not to recommend your video as much. So yeah, unless you're making cartoons for toddlers, no is the way to go to unlock your channel's full potential.
Okay, foundation is set. YouTube knows who you are. Now for the fun part, creating those irresistible first impressions. This is all about crafting the perfect bait to make somebody stop scrolling through hundreds of videos and click on yours.
I absolutely love this quote because it is so true. Your thumbnail is the movie poster, it's got to be visual, it's got to be exciting. Your title is the tagline, it's got to be catchy and make you curious. When those 2 things work together in perfect harmony, that's when you get the click. It's really that simple.
So here it is, your cheat sheet for an amazing thumbnail. You need clear, high-contrast images that just pop off the screen. If you're on camera, use an expressive face. People connect with people. Add a little bit of bold, easy-to-read text. Seriously, like 3 to 5 words max. And most important of all, it has to create curiosity. It has to make someone think, ooh, I need to know what happens there.
And this just shows you the insane power of a great title. Look at this. My trip to Italy, okay, kind of boring. But you won't believe this insane Italian food? Now that's an adventure. How to fix a chair becomes fix a wobbly chair in 5 minutes. You're not just describing the video, you're selling the promise of a fast, easy solution.
And hey, don't sleep on your descriptions and tags. These are just more clues for the YouTube algorithm. For your description, those first 2 or 3 lines are everything. That's what people see in search results, so get your main keywords right in there. And for tags, just think like a viewer. What would you actually type into that search bar? Use a mix of broad stuff and really specific phrases.
Okay, you got the click. Amazing. But your job is only half done. Now you got to keep them watching. So welcome to section 3, mastering engagement. This is how you turn a casual viewer into a subscriber, and a subscriber into a true fan. This is where the real growth happens.
So, I've got a question for you. Out of all the stats YouTube tracks, likes, comments, shares, clicks, all of it, what do you think is the one single number that the algorithm cares about more than anything else? The answer is the key to everything.
And the answer is audience retention. It's actually really simple. It's just the percentage of your video that people stick around and watch. See, if someone clicks your video and leaves in 10 seconds, that tells YouTube, meh, this wasn't very good. But if they watch most of it, that's a huge signal to YouTube that this video is awesome and it should show it to way more people.
So what should you be aiming for? Well, this chart gives you a pretty good idea. If you're below 30%, you probably need to work on your hook. If you're hitting that 40 to 50% range, that's good. That's a solid video. But if you can push that number over 60%, whoa, that is excellent. That's when the algorithm really starts to notice you. So how do you get there? Here are 5 tricks. First, you need a killer hook in the first 15 seconds. Tell people what they're going to get. Second, use pattern interrupts. Things like quick zooms, sound effects, or graphics to keep their brain engaged. Ask questions. Tease something exciting that's coming up later. And maybe the most important one, be ruthless with your editing. Cut out all the fluff. Every single boring second has to go.
Okay, so how do you know if you're hitting those retention goals? Well, that brings us to Section 4, learning from your analytics. And please don't let the data intimidate you. Think of analytics as your own personal compass that points you directly toward what your audience loves.
Let's just hammer this point home because it's so important. Your analytics are not a report card judging you. They're a treasure map. Every single graph, every number is a clue. It's just feedback telling you what's working and what's not. That's it. All right, let's talk about the other key metric, click-through rate, or CTR. Super simple. Imagine 100 people see your thumbnail on their homepage. If 5 of them click on it, you have a 5% CTR. This number tells you point blank how good your thumbnail and title are. Low CTR? Time to redesign. High CTR? You nailed it. So where do you want your views to come from? This right here is the key to going viral. Search is good, but look at this. Browse features, that's the YouTube homepage, and suggested videos are where the massive views are. That's the algorithm doing the work for you. And the way you get there is with that magic combo of a high CTR and high audience retention. Phew, we've covered a ton. Now it's time to bring it all home in our final section, your pre-upload launch checklist. This is your final countdown. A simple system you can use for every single video to give it the absolute best chance to succeed right out of the gate. Here it is. Before you hit that publish button, just run through these 6 questions. 1. Is my title compelling with both keywords and emotion? 2. Is my thumbnail clear, high contrast, and does it spark curiosity? 3. Is my description optimized? 4. Are my tags relevant? 5. Did I ask a question or do something to encourage comments? And 6. Did I add end screens and cards to promote my other videos? If you can say yes to all 6, you are ready for liftoff.
So there you have it. You have the complete blueprint to launch and grow your channel from the ground up. You've got the tools, you've got the strategies, you've got the checklist. The only thing left to do is to go and do it. So my question to you is, what masterpiece are you going to create?